What's up, people? It's Abby here. And right now, I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy Boxing Day to those who are at the UK side. So, today for this vlog, I thought I would like to share with you all a little insight that I had a couple months back, as well as giving some shout outs, and also going to present my tip for the day. Now, let's get started. I wrote this earlier today as a status on my Facebook and even posted it on my status on Skype. But I would like you YouTubers to hear it as well, because I think it's very important for all of us to sort of come with us in everyday life and to teach us how to be a better person and to fit in better with the rest of humanity. Now, my thought of the day is this. It's not your words that actually defines who you truly are. It's not so much our actions either. It's what choices we make in life and our everyday struggle and our personal fights that truly shape us to the ones we were born and designed to be. Now, let me explain a little bit what I mean with this. Because looking back in my own life now this past half a year, I can say there's a lot of things that actually has improved quite for the better. Because there's a lot of things that I wish I could have undone. I don't want to get so much into details about it because it's more of an inner confrontation in my own life. But I can tell you this much, that I've done some rather sort of awkward moves this year. And looking back at it now, I'm not sure if it was such clever of me to do those things, because I know within myself that I do have the tendency of doing things that I know is wrong. And it's not so much that I do want to do it, because I don't know any better. But there is also a lot of things that I've been very grateful for this year. Most specifically, that I've done a rather good concert term in the art school. Also, that I've been a good tutor to the pupils I've been having. And to tell you the truth, if it weren't for these other parts of me, which I know that I'm capable of, being a good musician and a good teacher, I don't think I would have put off my life as good as I've been having, though, during this past half a year. But there's also, the other part of me that just want to scream and say, "Hey, wake up, bitch! Improve yourself!" And, one of those things are communication, with big K, because I really suck at that. And it's not so much that I don't want to communicate with people. It's more on the hand that I don't always know how to say when it does present itself. Let me give you a couple of examples. For example, when I'm at home and my parents ask me to do something, either that is to take care of the laundry and fold it, or take care of the VCs up here and downstairs, or prepare dinner. It could be most of the things, really. My previously, and this I ain't the first one to admit my iniquities, in that respect. But normally, back in them days, I would usually scream and say, "Hey, I don't want to do it. Get out of here!" Forget about it, But now when I look back at it, it was really clumsy and sort of adolescent way of doing it. And so, as a New Year's resolution for this year, I decided to be even better at communication with my parents, but not only them, but to the ones that is around me in my work situation with my colleagues now, because it's more, in my experience anyway, it's a lot more logical to reason about it, and make a decision together, rather that try to keep your mouth shut and just pretend that you have everything under control when really the fact is way different. So that's one of the New Year's resolution I have for this year, to be a better communicator. The other New Year resolution I have for this year is no, to be more open with people. Well, not so much that I want to restrain myself, but rather, no, to listen to people and no, present my view on things, but at the same time, not sort of not sort of humiliating myself, but I want to be able to hear their perspective on things too. So rather, to have an open, discussion and debate about things, because I love debate. I love, having, talkative emotions about things. So that's my two resolutions I have for this year. Um, I hope with a little help from, the men upstairs, that I can pull it off. And I want also to give a few shout outs to some really amazing people whom I would be nothing without my life. Just saying. The first one goes out to my sister in crime. I consider her my blood sisters, even though we eat. Chrissy, also known as Christina, 3MVT, Teacher Squeak, Squeak Geek, and there's some other nicknames included. Real what it is, babe. I'm just so extremely proud of you, for fighting along, your iniquities and all your problems, and to see you where you are now. It's like you won't believe me how much you've changed since I met you from day one. Says it's awesome. Keep up the good work. You're doing fine. To my brother in the Netherlands, Wes. Yay! You are a little wanker. You've always been like, you've always been, always will be, But the way I like about you, bro, is, the whole entire package. It's not only about your personality and your sense of raw humor, but, the entire fact that you can be yourself is just awesome, man. Just keep it up, man. You're doing great. Also to my good friend on the very same side of the pond for once, Marita. So good to be back with you, girl. I mean, come on, we ain't been talking for like weeks, but as I said last night, even though past weeks gone by, and when you don't talk to each other, it's always good, to come back and sort of take up where you left, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of people I do want to give a shout outs to, but then the video would be absolutely too long and they'll make it a little too easy, But from Sweden all the way to wherever you are at right now, a very Merry Christmas, and hopefully a prosperous, joyous, and real successful year 2012. This is Abba, aka Flutist83, Moonsister83, FlutistProductions, DJ Flute83. There's too many nicknames right now. Signing out for this time, and hopefully, if everything works out fine, I'll see you next time. So, from me to you, a merry one, and I'll see you later. So, remember to feel love, rock on, pass it on, no matter what. I mean, what? Even though they're gonna hate you later, trust me. Shh. If you do something right, they will. Because in this world, we always gotta get a bunch of haters if you're doing it all, correctly. And as a good friend of mine used to say, if they all loved you, for everything that you do is said, clearly shows you're doing something wrong. So keep up the good work, and I'll see you shortly. Okay. Love y'all. Ciao, y'all.